Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.
We have come to a situation where abnormal things have become more or less normal, and we seem just to accept them as they are. We should also see it in the context of what is going on in our national politics. You know, when I say national politics, I mean both at the federal level, at the state level, even at the local government level. Everything has, become so polarized that you can hardly get anything on merit. You have to look for one primordial factor or the other, to cling to before you can get anything in this country today. The prior agitation by the Ibadan indigenous has taken away something, from the current incumbent of UI, because there's no way, if you look at it rationally, there's no way you can divorce its coming on board from the agitation of the Ibadan people. It takes a lot away from people who get to somewhere by their own merit. When you start now attaching them to this primordial consideration, ethnicity, religion, we must have a Christian now because a Muslim was there before. So when you have a Christian, it's like it is the agitation of the Christian community that brought him there. Whether the man is competent or not, people set that aside. So it's a minus for those who occupy positions of leadership. We have universities in this country today where if you are not an indigenous or you don't come from that geopolitical zone, you are not even likely to be a dean of a faculty. Everything has been schemed right from the beginning. Okay, so some people are smarter, they know how to get away with it, but some are not as smart as others. So that's why you have the Ife protest. I'm always very careful of the word marginalization, because at the end of the day you find that it's just a group of people that are doing it for their own selfish interest. You find these kind of considerations do come in. Who comes from where and who gets what is all over the place. It's even probably worse in state institutions. I'm of the view that the protesters in Ife did not just take it upon themselves to do it. Some people will be there, stroking the fire. As you said, look, government should hands up, let there be some autonomy. Everything now went to council, particularly at the federal level, the federal universities. So the council is the ultimate authority for selection and, appointment of vice chancellors. The council in any university, particularly at the state level, are also appointed by most of them by government. Some days after, the National Traditionalist Council came out from Ife to denounce them that none of those people who went on protest was known to the association. That's why the media need to do a lot, in terms of investigative reporting. Who are these people? Where is their concave when we say they are traditionalists? The space for the establishment of universities and so on has been so liberalized. If people some indigenes feel that yes, we want our indigenes to be vice chancellors, let them put their resources together, go to NUC, get license, and start their own universities. Let us run our universities according to best global practices. If you go by extension, I'm told that the current VC of University of Technology, Akure, is an Ife indigene. The path we are going is not the path to progress. A good number of people or the groups that are agitating, they are not looking at it in terms of competence. They are just looking at it in terms of let's put our own person there. One of the problems we have in this country is that we don't enforce our regulations. We don't enforce laws. The council represents the federal government, and the council has spoken. You see, if we are talking about university autonomy, then we must allow the council to run the university. The vice chancellor has become very powerful in many institutions because of the resources that they have to dispense to people. Everything in this country, all institutions have been desecrated. We have really fouled the atmosphere. Why should you not be appealing to your community to come and fight for you to be a vice chancellor? Why you sponsored to that university by that community, by that association of indigenes? Did you become a professor because you are an indigene? As a good leader, you should be able to identify those that will make things work and work in the interest of everybody in this country. We know what is right, but when it comes to struggling for one thing or the other, we easily remember, I am Ijebu, I am Ba. That is a major problem that we must start with ourselves as individuals. Let me work hard and get what I think I deserve.
Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.